through the mountains, plains, and secrets of the world's bite, 4 riders seek honor, redemption, and discovery in the land of the Predator. In the shifting sands of the desert, Crusovian war tribes fight an unending war centered on 4 hidden holy sites. But their home is in the mountain range known as the World's Bite, and formerly believed to be the farthest anyone could travel to the west. A nomadic people, the Crusovians are known to adopt others into their tribes, but born or adopted, all Crusovians must show themselves to be honorable and dedicated to their generations-long mission.
Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the land of the Predator. I apologize for the unexpected week-long break. I had something come up that I forgot to plan for. That's my bad. In our game, a full day has passed since we left the underground tower. It is now 3 in the afternoon on the 22nd day of Teleth. Roscoe's druidcraft has shown that there will be heavy snow in the area most of the latter half of this day, and bearing the truth of that out, we are currently traveling through heavy snowfall, though there's only a small light breeze blowing. On the previous evening, when we left the tower, we encountered none other than Seeker Resiv, our tribe's leader, and Roscoe's master in the druid craft. The art of being a druid, not the cantrip. Roscoe. Last night, our Seeker Resiv decided to inform us that he has, in the pursuit of following us and making sure that he's keeping track of our comings, goings, survivals, he scouted out a small group of Yuan-Ti within a day's journey of our current position. You may recall that Yuan-Ti are the people that kidnapped our tribe, and perhaps one other tribe of Crusovian people as well. And what he saw of their activities indicates that they're up to something nefarious in the region. These Yuan-Ti, it seems, have somehow convinced a local warrior to help them against his own and in betrayal of his oaths, to help them while they have moved towards a large but crude wooden dam that holds a vast amount of springtime snowmelt from flooding the swamps that we're heading into that happen to be populated. In Seeker Resiv's opinion, this is an excellent time to meet and begin administering punishment to those who have killed and kidnapped our people, while protecting the lands beyond. And... oh, go ahead.
What?
I thought you were going to say something.
No, I was just taking in a breath.
Oh, well, how rude. If we successfully stop them from destroying the dam and releasing the floodwaters, he has informed you that this will show sufficient growth for you to progress from being a walker, what is also known as an apprentice in our tribe's traditions, and then become a watcher. Marcus, this mention of a local warrior has caught your attention, most particularly because this person has forsaken his oaths and decided to betray his people in service to the Yuan-Ti. There is perhaps a certain amount of indignation, one might say, stemming from you.
Traitor.
Traitors should be handled with extreme prejudice. We have spent the entire day traveling to the north, and Mordai, you have been extended a tentative invitation to join the Crusovians, depending on how things go. Now, I have updated our game in Roll20, with the result being that some things might be a little messed up, and if that's the case, I apologize, and I'll do my best to fix it on the fly.
I swat all flies.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Okay. Right.
Left.
Let's do... Stop it. Okay, there we go. So, this is our current position on this new map. If you zoom out, perhaps a fair portion, you will notice that this map covers a large area, and if you use the measuring tool, you'll notice that 1 hex is equal to 100 feet. The circle around our travel token here indicates the distance we can travel in a single minute. Oh, I should have also done this, and I should have apologized. Let's do survival checks to see if Tanner can navigate us northwards. He can navigate us northwards, so we proceed easily enough. Now let's fix this light setting a little bit here because it's a little bit brighter than I intended. Wait, hold on. Okay. So we are on a small peninsula-like rise in the midst of a bend in a river, and there is nearby us a bridge that crosses. Coming to this region, by the way, at this point, Secret Restive has left us, returning to his own methods of transportation and pursuit, while not directly involving himself in the dangers. Reaching this area and looking out into the vast swampy area that is covered with snow, and still more snow falling, Tanner is going to... This way. Here we go. I'm a little out of practice. Tanner's going to do this. Oh, I should have mentioned as well, with my first level spell slot. There we go. I took the liberty of updating all of our sheets for the long rest. So I've taken care of recovering spell slots and also marking off rations consumed. Roscoe, in that underground tower, you relieved that undead caster of certain items. The staff you gave to Mordai.
Yep.
The circlet, which had rested upon the undead brow, has magical qualities to it, but if you're able to make it work, you have not figured out how to yet. Mordai, the same seems to be true of the staff and the pendant. There's some sort of magical quality to them, but you're not sure how to utilize them. Let me see here. Tanner's war shield, Marcus's spear, and Marcus's quarterstaff have all been degraded by acidic slime. Most of those items, not the quarterstaff, are capable of being repaired if we can find a forge. The quarterstaff, basically, you kind of just need to replace it at this point. Or wait for it to break and then replace it. Make sense, Marcus?
Need to wait to replace the quarterstaff. We know we have some magic items.
Replace the quarterstaff. Repair spear and shield, replace quarterstaff. Right?
I think.
Okay.
And we know we have like some magic items, but we don't fully know what they do yet.
Pretty much. And having spent a first... I'm sorry?
Sorry, question real quick.
Listening?
Can I roll to recover slots from my magic missile wand?
Yes,
have we
please do
gone
so.
through dawn yet?
Yes, we have. As mentioned earlier, and you might have missed it, this is currently 3 p.m. So yes, we would have gone through at least one dawn.
Okay. 1d6 plus 1.
While he's doing that, Roscoe, are you excited by the opportunity to progress in your trade?
Yes, I am.
Good. More responsibilities for the young druid. Also, to indicate the range of primeval awareness, everything within the orange is affected by detectable by primeval awareness. So Tanner kind of closes his eyes, focuses his attention, twitches a little bit. I certainly sense celestial as he gestures in slight annoyance at your mount ghost, Marcus. As discussed, it is a celestial. And then a frown creases Tanner's brow. I sense also fiend and undead. Somewhere within 3 miles of our location. That should be pleasant.
Alright.
Marcus, are you willing to have me...
No, you don't...
Oh, go ahead.
You don't sense anything of these Yuanti that we were going to go hunt?
Seeker Resiv said that they aren't fiends, or at least some of them aren't fiends, I think. Or undead, certainly. If they're in the area, then I won't necessarily be able to notice them with this ability. But I can certainly attempt to find their trail. If you wish me to do so. Marcus?
I guess yeah. Seems like the next thing to do.
All right. Are you both able to see through the token's eyes? Should be accessible to all of you.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
See most of the map.
All right. Marcus, would you like to move the token towards the bridge that leads across the river and down into this new area of the swamp. You should be able to move.
You want me to move the token?
If you would not mind.
How far do I get to move?
Move it 1 minute at a time. So basically to the edges of that clear circle. So 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3 would be right here. And that constitutes 1 minute. Okay? So primeval awareness ends.
Okay.
And we're at the bridge. And let's see. Tanner is going to... Let's see, what's his passive perception? 16. He's going to attempt a survival check. At 17. I haven't found trails of anything other than just local wildlife. Seeker Rest have said that the Yuan-Ti's trail will be somewhat distinctive. Shall we cross the bridge?
I want to kind of look in the water for like lizard people first, but yeah.
Give me a perception check then.
Can I ask Roscoe to do it?
Roscoe,
Perception.
please
Yes,
and thank you.
Let's see.
Maybe I
Oh
should
wait,
have
make
asked.
sure I'm on normal. Yes, I am on normal. Okay. Perception.
Nice.
As far as I know, there's creatures in the water.
Sorry, I was distracted looking at something. There are indeed creatures in the water, mostly fish, some smaller lizards. There's a snap and a splash as a crocodile apparently finds a meal, but no lizard folk.
That'll
Alright,
do,
I'll
crop.
follow.
That'll do.
Don't fall in, and let's keep moving.
All right, you may move us 1 more minute. Very nice. We move in amidst the clustered, overgrown, and dripping trees. Snow plops heavily in fat, thick snowflakes. In some places covering the ground, or in the open areas. Among the trees, however, it's relatively clear ground. Our horses are not happy with the cold, wet muck. For that matter, Nightshade is disgruntled. Quite so. Well, this is certainly a cheery prospect. But I have not yet found any signs of trails. Other than game trails, I suppose. But I recall seeing a bridge somewhat to our west. Would you like to move us, Marcus?
Sure.
Thank you. As we progress further through the trees, we can see yet another river that stretches through the marshy, swampy mudlands, and another bridge of creaking old... As Roscoe starts to imitate an echo. It is covered in growth and layers of slime and muck, which could be a promising location for Prince, if you would like to move us closer. Oh, and Marcus, what is our marching order? Are we all, how are we proceeding? Single file? Ranks? How do you want us to do this? I kind of presume you want Tanner in the lead. I don't know.
I guess we'll have Tanner in the lead. Then Mordai, then Roscoe and Throk, and then Marcus.
Tanner in the lead, then... what was that, sorry?
Mordai.
Mordai.
Tanner, Mordai.
Roscoe, Throk.
Hang on, I'm getting there. Alright, here we go. Tanner. Mordai. Roscoe and Throk in the 3rd rank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Marcus, you're bringing up the rear?
Yeah. Can we actually maybe group people a little tighter together? I don't know. Maybe if we can do like Tanner. I don't know. Never mind.
What?
I did not want to touch that.
Interesting. There you go. What was so yes, we can have people proceed in lines by rank. So, for example, Tanner in the lead, and then 2nd rank could be Mordai and Marcus, and 3rd rank could be Roscoe and Throk, or some mixing and mingling in that fashion. The bridges are narrow enough that they will force us to go single file across, but other than that, should be fine.
Okay.
How do you want us to proceed?
I guess we'll just kind of say it's. We'll just keep going with what we got, I guess. Never mind.
Okay. Then, would you please move us toward the new bridge? Thank you. Tanner starts across and is going to search for tracks with another survival check as he approaches the bridge. Ooh, 22. He holds up one hand, dismounts, and examines the foot of the bridge on this side. I am not entirely certain, but I think something other than a beast has been here recently.
What kind of something?
I am not entirely certain. Let me do... Hang on. This button.
Can you narrow it down to some degree as far as whether it's some type of ooze or line trail like a snake might leave, or if it's at least some type of footprint of like a beast or a demon or something? Any kind of a rough narrow down?
It seems to be an imprint in wet mud.
Secret.
Roscoe, you got good eyes.
Roscoe, would you like to give me a nature check if you so desire?
Sure.
Maybe a medicine check for Tanner's head, one of the two.
Wait, do you want me to do a medicine or nature?
Give me a nature check to help Tanner see if you can figure out what kind of prints he's found at the foot of the bridge. There does seem to be a myriad of prints intermingled here, which might explain why it's a little difficult to make out what's been in the area recently. Here and there you do see what could be the marks of feet. That's not what I wanted to open. There we go. In other places, definitely claw marks, like for example, like those of the crocodile, which are somewhat intimate with. No indication of acid or slime.
Still remains a mystery.
So, no clear identification, but they at least appear to be some type of footprint, basically, right? And not booted.
Some could be booted, but it's a little difficult to tell.
Wait, so we're looking for booty?
Well, we did go into an underground tower looking for a treasure of some sort, so it would not be out of our nature. With this in mind, Tanner's going to stand up, take the reins, and start leaning Longstep across the bridge. He is going to use his action to ask Krim to take the help action with perception, which gives Tanner advantage. The result being, halfway across the bridge, Tanner suddenly stops, looking fixedly ahead.
Great.
As Krim starts flapping around the end of the bridge, Tanner looks back, looks down, looks around. There seem to be holes in the posts of the bridge ahead. I'm not certain. Everyone stay on that side of the bridge. I'm going to try and examine it a little closer. Roscoe, would you do me a favor, please, and roll for me 1d20 plus, hang on, 8.
Dig it up, oh, dig it up, oh.
23, thank you. There is a sharp sound of air being penetrated as Tanner takes a step forward, and a dart sinks into his leg, dealing him. Would you please roll me 1 Delta 4, Roscoe? Dealing Tanner 3 points of damage. And Marcus, would you roll me 2 Delta 10, please? Thank you. Tanner takes 13 points, 3 piercing and 10 points of damage, poison damage, as he jerks his leg back rapidly, hissing in pain. Oh, that's what the holes are. A trap. Ow. There are several holes. I would advise, perhaps not using the bridge.
Did we see what these came from? I couldn't quite tell if it came from possibly creatures in the bushes or like a booby trap.
The bridge is trapped.
Okay.
And the only reason Tanner only took 1 dart is because he was moving forward so slowly. There's a potential that several more could have been fired had he gone forward recklessly. Would you like to portage around the bridge? Not really portage, I suppose. Would you like to go through the water, or would you like to try and just avoid stepping on whatever the trigger was?
I want to kind of know where the darts came from. You might have already said it, but I want to try to figure out where they came from and see if basically A, a shield in the way might help, and or B, if there's ways to trigger the trap while standing out of the line of fire.
The pilings of the bridge, the posts that hold it up, that are the vertical posts that are pushed into the banks of the river, have been drilled into in such a fashion that people who are crossing the bridge will probably trigger by some means a dart being fired at them, hence the attack roll, etc. Leaving a long step behind, Tanner backs up a little bit and then leaps across the rest of the bridge. And
that's what I was trying to say, is booby trap.
Oh my gosh. Name. That is
Data.
I was
The
going
Goonies.
to say that's what I was looking for, the Goonies. Take a point of inspiration. Let's try this.
I thought these bridges were like 100 feet long.
Yes, I'm narrating what he's doing as a means of not actually fully interacting what they do, or what they are. Investigating the holes, Tanner rips off some of his clothing and stuffs it into the holes. That should work, perhaps. Use caution as you cross the bridge. Would the rest of you, there we go, like to follow Tanner across the bridge?
Yeah,
I think Throk is already taking Crow into the river and just crossing it that way, just to be on the safe side.
Fair enough. What was that, Marcus? Marcus? There you are.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to coordinate this across cautiously. Wasn't expecting Throk to just do that.
I mean, that is an option.
Well, does Throk make it across safely?
It's pretty cold and wet. Ooh, excuse me. Throk, give me a Constitution save. Would you like to use a point of inspiration, sir?
Sure. It's probably going to roll with me a 10. Oh, cool.
No, it gives you a much better result. Throk, there's a brief moment where you're kind of certain that it will be a very wearying experience going through this very cold water. But at the last moment, you kind of grit your teeth, force your heart to keep pumping hot blood through, and muscle on across the water. You feel fairly certain that had it been any worse than that, it could have been exhausting.
I'll take juicy nectar to reduce level of exhaustion.
That's only if you had taken... You succeeded, so you don't actually take a level of exhaustion.
Oh, good. I saved my juicy nectar.
Oh, good. Marcus, Mordai, and Roscoe, would you like to use the bridge or attempt the cold water of the river?
Nope. I think I'll have the Mordai and Roscoe wait a moment, and I will have Marcus with his shield up and maybe like probing with his spear, kind of check for safe ground as he goes.
Certainly.
Work his way across and try to plow out a safe path for them.
At roughly the same point where Tanner had stopped on the bridge earlier, you feel the ground give way slightly under your foot, which is not unusual with this bridge. It's been doing that slightly, a lot, the whole way across. But this time there's as something tries to blast out a dart, but the wadded up claws stuffed into the nozzles prevent the dart from firing at you. You make it safely across, sir.
All right. Well, that should set a safe path, and thank you, Tanner.
Tanner's standing there bleeding profusely from his leg, and there's a clearish trail of poison from it. He's like, certainly, I'm glad I could be of assistance. Ouch. Mordai, Roscoe would like to cross the bridge.
Yep, I'll cross the bridge.
All right. You proceed across the bridge with no further difficulties. And we can mosey along for another minute.
Do you need some healing, Tanner?
I would appreciate it, as he's also taking a Dalek bean. If I have any Dalek beans, actually, do I? Yes, I do. I have one left. Yay!
Good.
Yeah. We should get more of those.
I will certainly be pleased to search for them. But I think I would prefer to be alert for trouble first. And I can only do one of these at a time.
Alright. Marcus will give 2 of his Dalek beans to Tanner.
Oh, thank you.
Take one himself.
And Roscoe, were you offering healing?
Yes. I'm trying to do healing word.
Ah, okay.
So... There we go. I give you 6 points back.
Thank you. I am now at 32 out of 39, plus the 10 temporary. Thank you. Thank you very much, Walker, and in the hopes that you will not remain a walker for much longer. And Marcus, would you like to move us forward another 1 minute? 3 hexes, 1 minute.
I'm also going to give some of my Darling Beans to Mordai.
Noted.
Yeah.
Roscoe, Throk, are you two taking a Darlic Bean? Or are either of you taking a Darlic Bean?
Well, let's see if I have any in inventory.
Very well.
Ooh.
Tanner's also going to
I'm actually
the
just
shield.
kind of low on Darlic Beans. We should try searching for more Darlic Beans when we have the opportunity.
Indeed. Tanner, okay, has his war shield equipped now. Tanner is searching for a trail, so someone else has to be either alert for danger, or searching, giving me survival checks to forage for Darlic Beans. Keep in mind, there is heavy snowfall, which means disadvantage on perception checks, and also I'm going to say for survival checks. Make sense?
Well, I think Throk would be good at keeping watchful eye out for danger, and Roscoe could also look for some Darlic Beans.
Okay, where's my activity while traveling? Here we go. I'm sorry, what was that?
Marcus. So I think I'll have Marcus and Mordai do a similar, basically same routine. I'll have Marcus on watch and Mordai helping to search for the Darlic Beans.
Okay, hang on 1 second. So Roscoe, you're foraging?
Yep.
Okay. Marcus is what again?
On watch with the Throk. We're both watching for danger. The fighters.
Alright, give me 1 second. This button. There we go. Okay, Mordai. And Throk. Alert to danger. Excellent. Also, as mentioned, I've given Krim the instruction with one of my actions to give me the help action on searching, which is negating the disadvantage from snowfall. Yay! Marcus, would you please move us 1 minute forward through that gap in the trees? Tanner does seem to be following a trail.
Oh, are we not searching for beans?
Tanner is searching for the trail. Roscoe's searching for beans. So would you please move us 1 minute forward? And Roscoe, would you be so kind, sir, as to give me a foraging check? Survival check, excuse me.
Okay, have Mordai do one as well?
Man,
Oh,
I'm being consistent with all these 15s.
You are being fairly consistent. It's pretty impressive. Marcus, Throk, and Mordai, please give me perception checks. Thank you, Marcus. The 12, is that Mordai?
That was Mordai first, Marcus
Mordai.
second. Although Mordai was supposed to be looking for the Darlic Beans. I'm not sure if that came out clear or not.
No, you said that Mordai was being alert for danger, the same as Throk. So,
No, Marcus.
I thought Mordai was searching for beans along with Roscoe.
Yeah.
all right.
I was trying to do the similar. Sorry.
All right, let me edit this real quick. I have my own little tracker of activities, so I apologize. All right, Mordai is foraging for the beans.
Yes, please.
All right. And Marcus, you're alert for danger, and Throk's alert for danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mordai, we're going to keep the perception... Oh, wait, are you proficient in survival?
No, it's the same score either way, really.
Okay, then we'll keep the 8, which is unfortunately a failure. Sorry. Where was I looking? The 12 was from... The 12 was from Marcus. Yeah, the 12 was from Marcus, yes?
Yes.
I was wondering if my 15 for Roscoe in searching for Dalek beans was a success or not.
I'm getting there. Sorry, there's many questions flying around and I'm trying to catch up. Here we go. Activity while traveling. I'm trying to answer a question I had for myself. Da 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 da.
Ta-da.
Okay. So we're traveling at a normal pace. That's the 300 feet per minute for normal pace. So the perception checks should be at disadvantage. Marcus, would you please roll that perception check at disadvantage? Or sorry, one more time. We'll go with the lower of the two. That's marching order. There we go.
Sure. Go with the lower of the two.
Thank you, Marcus. Throk, can I have a perception check at disadvantage, sir?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Meep.
Oop. You
That
just
was
want me
not
to
you.
roll again since I already rolled a 14?
Oh, is that? Oh, that was for yes. The same rules. Just roll it again. Oh, where was I going? Alrighty. Well, it's not in that one. It's just a 2 minus 1.
No, Throk, you're not allowed to go back to the river. You're supposed to stay with us. No more swimming for you.
Throk be like, but I haven't had a bath in many, many years. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Darn it.
Not since I was knee-high to a dwarf.
That was many years ago. Okay, here we go. I'm almost... Oh, no. I'm almost there. Here we go. Oh, I was almost there. Go figure. Sorry. Okay. All right. So Throk, you're not being terribly helpful on being alert to danger. Marcus, you're doing fairly good. Roscoe with a 15 and Mordai with an 8. Roscoe, roll me 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh. 1d6.
Okay, you find 4 Dalek beans. What was that?
4 Dalek. That's not exactly what I was wanting.
I mean, better than 0?
Yeah, true. Alright, so let's see. I can give 1 Dalek bean to, well, 4 people.
Fair enough. I will take 1. In addition to the 2 that Marcus so kindly gave me. Thank you, sir. Alright, so...
Does anybody else want any or need any? I know Throk needs 1, so giving 1 to Throk.
Whatever. So that leaves you 2 remaining. You should probably hold on to him yourself.
Okay.
So
But thank you.
Tanner's in the lead, searching for tracks. Blah, 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 blah. And because, yeah, indeed, at the last possible moment, he suddenly stops himself from taking a step forward, bringing the party to a halt, takes out a dagger, and makes a swift cutting motion at something about 3 inches off the ground.
Another booby trap.
Indeed, as we're going through this area, there is a sharp crack, a rumbling noise, and Marcus, would you be so kind, sir, as you roll for me 3 Delta 10? Thank you. That's significantly less damage than it could have been. A pile of rough-hewn logs tumbles out from the trees, crashing across the trail in a helter-skelter bruising pattern of wooden bludgeoning pain. Tanner clears his throat. I think someone's trapped the area. This could be risky.
You don't say. So that didn't hit anyone, though, right?
No,
It's gonna hit damage.
Tanner. I was looking at Tanner's passive perception, and he just barely met the DC to notice it, even with disadvantage.
Okay.
So no one was actually caught in the trap this time. Throk / Roscoe has a comment question.
We should all be cautious and avoidant about charging directly at any enemies we find, and also presume that we are not alone out here.
That seems sensible. Is this Throk? I just saw some little plush bears deep in the forest. I just realized what you're referencing. Return of the Jedi. You know what? Take a point of inspiration. And do this. And that is... Oof, not a great roll. Excuse me. Tanner takes a little bit of extra time to get us around through the trees, until we finally spill out into this open area alongside a fairly still swamp-like lake with an island in the middle. Over the tops of the island and the trees on the island in this region, we can see an enormous statue of a person. It is, however, ruined beyond any sort of recognizable features. It appears to have been significantly melted in many areas. Well, that's disturbing. I'm sorry, what was that, Marcus?
This is a metal statue?
No, it's a stone statue.
Oh, it's stone. Okay.
Tanner is going to cast about for a little bit. Kneel down in the mud. There's definitely a trail here. I don't know what left it, or how many, or how long ago, but there is definitely a trail. And it seems to be going... If I forget which screen to grab my mouse on, in that direction.
Is it a fresh trail?
I don't know how old it is. I just said that a moment ago. Dan looks at you with some confusion. Are you sure I'm the one who should be checked for illness? Roscoe, maybe you should check Marcus. You're both mad. All right. So would you like
We're
Tanner
trying to make our way to the northwest. That's right.
We were moving towards the northwest because that's where the bridge was. And I did find a semblance of a trail, but now I've found definite signs of a trail of creature or creatures moving through the area. And to be clear, Tanner is not able to tell you how many or how long ago or what size they were, because I don't have swamps as natural in my natural explorer chosen terrain. But I can follow the trail.
Well, let's follow the trail for now.
All right. Do you want Tanner to start being alert to danger, or just keep following the trail?
Roscoe, are you aware enough to be able to follow the trail?
I assume so.
Alright, let's try that then.
Want me to give you a perception check?
Tanner will show you the trail, so you don't actually have to give me a survival check. So you're now tracking, and you want Tanner to be alert to danger, yes?
Sure.
Because I still wanted to at least look for more garlic beans.
You could have Throk start searching for garlic beans.
He's not that good. No, he's at a level 2 survival. I'm at a level 6.
Okay. Marcus, you and Mordai could both be foraging.
Yeah. I guess I'll have Marcus try to follow the trail. Throk alert for danger. Roscoe and Mordai kind of searching for garlic beans. And Tanner alert for danger as well, I guess.
I actually want to check something. Hold on. Okay. So, Tanner's going to show you, Marcus, the trail. Roscoe, you can give me a foraging check, same as Mordai. So, a survival check for you both.
Yes, finally.
Nice. Roll me 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Mordai. I'm sorry, Mordai, that is not enough. You find 6 more garlic beans, Roscoe. And
all right.
Marcus, I'll take over moving the token, but you are the one following the trail.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and Tanner, with the help action from Krim, Tanner is being alert for danger, which means he is no longer suffering the disadvantage of heavy snow, which means his passive perception is at 16 instead of 11. That's nice. Roscoe, do you want to continue foraging?
Yeah.
Then you may give me another survival check. You as well, Mordai. Throk, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception, I want to say, is a 6, but let me double check.
Please and thank you. Marcus, roll me 1d6. Marcus, roll me 1d6. You have a 0 wisdom modifier, it looks like.
Marcus, 1d6?
No, Mordai.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Mordai, you find.
still-
Mordai, you find. I'm sorry. Would you like to say something? Would you like to say something?
Oh,
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
What was that, Marcus?
I just nothing. It's not important.
Okay. You find 3 Dalek beans, Mordai. The survival check 13, is that from Roscoe? That is not sufficient to find Dalek beans. I'm sorry, sir.
Nope. Found a bunch of snow.
Yes, you found snow and mud and swamps, and you think you saw a snake? You're not sure.
Yeah.
Throk, you have a passive perception of 9, but in heavy snow, that is at disadvantage, which means it's a 4. Okay. Come on, press the button. There we go. All right. Tanner, Marcus, the trail is bending around the lake and bringing us closer to that ruined statue. And we'll go here. It is indeed a statue made of stone. Whoever would like to can give me a perception check at disadvantage to examine the statue as we draw closer.
Ooh. I will.
Which one?
Not Roscoe, Throk.
Marcus, it looks like it's made of stone. Oh wait, is that Mordai?
As Marcus.
Thank you. Throk?
It's made of stone with
Yeah?
vegetation on it.
From this new vantage point, however, you can see that not only was the stone statue melted, but multiple holes were melted through it as well. The effect looks as though a gigantic hand grabbed hold of it and sunk its fingers through the stone as though it were clay.
I think it
That
may
does
be
not
made of
sound good.
clay or wax.
And what was
then
that, Mark?
hardened from heat.
What kind of creature is it? Like what is it? What's the statue?
What remains of it looks like it once was humanoid. At least as far as you can tell from the remains of the 2 legs that hold it up. It also stands at a precarious angle as though it might topple over at any moment, yet remains solidly still. Most of the upper half of the statue is melted into solidified slag, is the best way to put it.
Alright, well this is bad.
Roscoe and Mordai, do you want to continue foraging?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What's the D20?
Yeah, look at me. I'm picking his nose.
I'm sorry, Mordai, that is not a success. Oh,
Yeah,
the D20, was that for Throk or Roscoe?
That was for Throk.
Throk's pretending to pick the statue's nose.
Yep.
That sounds like a Throk thing to do. And Marcus, what were you saying? Well,
Yeah.
Roscoe, can you roll me a survival check?
Yep.
Thank you.
What, I
Marcus?
was just a little distracted by Throk
Ah,
and his shenanigans.
that is valid. Roscoe, you find some Dalek beans. Roll me 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier.
Nice.
Very nice roll. Well done.
Alright, let's see what I have in my inventory now for Dalek beans. I have a grand total of 16.
Do you want to continue searching, or do you think you're satisfied?
I'm satisfied for now. Other members of the group, let me know if you need any, and I will deal them out as necessary.
All right. And what activity do you want to start now instead of foraging, sir?
Perception checks or whatever you guys need help with.
Do you want to be
You're
alert?
trying to identify a statue that looks like it's melted?
Do you want to be alert to danger? Do you want to forage?
Mhm.
Do you want to navigate?
Yeah.
Draw a map or track?
I'll be alert to danger.
Okay.
I'll
What was that, Marcus?
take one each of the. I'll take 2 of those garlic beans if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. You may have 2.
Thank you,
And no
sir.
more.
That brings me down to 14.
I
Oh,
scrolled
jeez, maybe.
too far. What was that?
Oh, just nothing.
Okay. Marcus, you're continuing to follow the trail, and Tanner's being alert to danger, same as Roscoe and Throk. Roscoe and Throk. Throk, I already know your passive perception. Roscoe, your passive perception, sir, is what?
I want to say it's a 14, but let me double check.
Remember
13. I was pretty close.
13, and -5 for the disadvantage. So 8. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay. So keep that in mind. And Tanner, again with the help action from Krim, is maintaining his passive perception at 16. The statue does look to be of indeterminate age as the trail finally curves away from the lake and the river feeding it and starts to cross into the woods once more. As we proceed forward, Tanner is going to snap his hand out, catching hold of your shoulder, Marcus. Stop here, he says tensely. Ahead, barely visible in the snow, is a tiny string stretched across the trail at about 3 inches off the ground. And then as Marcus guides your vision a little bit closer, Marcus, or as Tanner guides your vision closer, you see there's 2 strings. Following them along, Tanner locates not only a precariously stacked pile of logs waiting to roll down and crush whoever is in their path, but also another series of dart launchers. I would prefer not to be poisoned again.
I would like to check the area for anyone watching us.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage. Roscoe, you have very fine-fingered hands. Would you mind terribly trying to disarm these strings?
I can give it my best.
In that
How
case,
do you want me
Roscoe.
to proceed?
In that case, Roscoe, please give me a sleight of hand check at normal. And Marcus,
Okay.
there's a lot of snow falling, water in the trees, mud, grass. Pretty quiet area, honestly.
Oh my.
Natural 20! Roscoe, you deftly slide your hand into the release, snap it, and both traps are rendered inert.
You guys are safe to move about.
Thank you, Walker. Marcus, we
No
can
problem.
proceed forward. And Mordai, would you like to give me another survival check at disadvantage if you want to continue foraging?
You said
Mordai.
a disadvantage all of a sudden for the survival checks?
No. Okay. Mordai.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong line. That's my bad. Good to know, Roscoe. Mordai, survival check if you want to keep foraging at normal. I did say it at disadvantage earlier, and I promptly forgot, so I'll just keep going with... at the beginning of this, I said at disadvantage, but I promptly forgot afterwards, so we'll continue as normal.
Oh, my bad. I was confused by the change.
Never mind. That is a success. Roll me 1d6, Mordai. You find 6 garlic beans. Well done, sir.
Is anyone feeling in great need?
Actually, you know what?
Not me.
I'll take one. I'm going to give it to Krim. If you don't mind.
You're down to like what, 3 or 4, right?
I have 3 garlic beans, yes.
I'll give you 2.
Alright, and I'm going to give one to Krim. So that leaves me with 4. Thank you, sir. As we proceed forward along the trail, right around here, Tanner is going to pause you for a moment. Marcus. Roscoe, would you mind terribly disarming another trap? There's another pile of logs here.
Mm-hmm.
Sleight of hand at normal. Perfect.
Oh, man.
Nat 20s in a row. Roscoe, take a point of inspiration.
Woohoo!
You render the trap useless. So now we are here. Another river is now to the west of us. It is very wide across, sluggishly slow, full of chunks of ice, various animal corpses, fish. The fish seem to be doing oddly well, actually, despite the cold water. Marcus, the trail leads briefly along the river before weaving in amongst the trees again. And once more, excuse me, Tanner's going to sigh and stop you, Marcus. I see there are some interesting looking contraptions in the trees to either side. It looks like more dart launchers, and I would be willing to bet they're poisoned. He rubs his thigh somewhat in remembered pain. Roscoe, would you mind lending a hand?
Third time's a charm.
Fingers crossed.
Let's hope I'm as good as I think I am.
Well, it's not a natural 20, but it is a success. You disarm the trap, and Mordai, would you give me a survival check if you want to continue foraging? Marcus, as Tanner and Roscoe are working together to disarm the trap, you look ahead through the trees, and that is a success. Mordai, roll me 1d6. Ahead, you can see a large mound of stones and mud. Mordai, you find 2 garlic beans. There is a passageway into the hill that is marked by 2 tall standing stones on either side. There is also a tattered cloth stretched between the 2 stone pillars that kind of marks a boundary line. The trail leads briefly towards the mound and then turns away from it. So again, the mound itself is right here. And the trail leads like so. Did you want to use Divine Sense? I think it's called Divine Sense, Marcus?
Checking.
Do you want to use it?
Sure. Hold on. Does that go off? Where's that go off of?
I believe it goes off your charisma modifier. 1 plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah.
Using this as you pass by the mound. The mound itself is consecrated ground. And you would recognize this as a burial site, perhaps to a now obviously long dead and forgotten, perhaps champion of the region, or maybe a noble ruler, or maybe just a really popular healer, who could say, without delving into it, but that would require us to desecrate a consecrated area. Do you turn aside, or do you keep the party going forward?
You said to figure out who it is, it would require us to desecrate it?
Well, you'd be entering, you'd be effectively you'd be trespassing on what amounts to sacred ground.
We should leave it in peace.
A wise choice.
Agree.
And not without a regretful look back at the potential discovery of secrets or valuables, but with respect to the long deceased.
Keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking.
Leave temptation behind. And let me see here. We come to a break in the trees. Hang on one second. Okay. Ahead, or sorry, slightly to the south and to the west of us, amid the trees, over in that region, or that area, we spot a light that is wavering. That is wavering and bobbing amidst the trees, deep in the swamp. Ahead of us, along the shore, over in that direction, we spot what looks to be a crowd of some kind. It is difficult to tell through the heavy snow and the gathering gloom. We have been almost a half hour at this. So it's now around 3:30 and it's gathering closer and closer into darkness. Marcus, which way do you want to go?
So there's some type of mysterious light up here.
No.
And a crowd roughly. No?
No, not remotely. The light is over here.
Sorry.
Crowd is over here.
Ow.
Don't kill yourself.
The crowd over there. There seems to be a light over there. Whew. Sorry, that laugh caught me completely off guard. And Tanner's gonna cast Dark Vision on himself. I see in the dark now. Whee!
Odds or evens? Anyone?
Roscoe, you choose, I guess?
I'm almost thinking of using Fog Cloud so that we can approach silently.
Tanner gives you an odd look. Roscoe's, that doesn't affect sound.
Alright, we're gonna go this way-ish. So we
Which
get
way?
the water as a flank protection,
Okay.
and we're gonna go to the crowd first.
Okay, approaching them ultimately from the east, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So noted. Approaching along the shore from the east side of the crowd. As we draw closer, we see on the snow-covered grass a swarm of undead. Several zombies standing in the cold in utter, slightly moaning quiet. They are accompanied by the dreaded wraiths that effectively command them. Near between some of the groups, we see a slightly glowing ghost-like figure carrying both sword and shield. And past all of them, we see a solitary figure who sits astride a dark-furred, saddled tiger. He wears plate armor and carries a two-handed, very long-looking spear. Excuse me. Let me get our tokens on the map here, and then I'll move us to the battle map.
Here, let me break this stick into little pieces.
I think you've already broken it long since. Just saying. Let's do this one. There. And now this one. So. Plus 10 for the... Here we go. Now Grim has the benefits of the Darlic Bean that I said I would give him. Save. Okay. Alright, so that's mine. And now Marcus and Mordai. Did that work? No. Grab that. There we go. Marcus. There we go. And I just need to double check something because, like I said, I updated something and it's been messing things up. So let me fix some of these real quick. Wait, what's going on here? I grabbed 2 of Marcus. Oops. Here's Mordai. And make sure his vision's set correctly. There we go. Save. Alright, and now for Throk and Roscoe, who have their mounts. Of course. Nightshade, there you are. And Roscoe, there you are. Make sure your guys' visions are set correctly. This is part of the reason why I'm making you guys wait to move you onto the map, is to make sure that the vision settings are correct, so that there's no confusion. And save.
All right.
Okay. That's all done. Let's move us over there. Focus. There we go. Let's do... Okay. Here we go. Let's plunk this down over here. And this down over here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so Marcus, you're not able to see too terribly well in the dark. For that matter, neither are you, Roscoe. Mordai, Throk,
Nope.
and Tanner, thanks to his spell, have discerned that there are the undead over that way. There's that glowing sword and shield bearing undead there. And there are more zombies and the wraith over there. And then over here is the armored figure on a tiger. Marcus, you feel absolutely certain that that armored figure on the tiger is the warrior who betrayed his people, his oaths, and is now serving the Yuan-Ti. How do you want to proceed, sir?
Well, I think I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Divine Favor.
That's not what I wanted to do.
And
There.
turn that on. And let's see here. Just a second. You said that we sensed what over here-ish?
Throk, Tanner, and Mordai have noticed undead, zombies, and whites. Checking something.
Alright. I'm going to say we need to kill the most powerful of the undead creatures first. Pointing everyone out to, like, this figure here.
Okay.
And possibly the whites as well. They should probably die first, so they're not strengthening anyone else.
I assume that you're saying this. I assume that you're saying this before you cast any spells, because if you cast spells, we're gonna roll for initiative. Okay.
Yes?
Okay. So you're just to be clear, you're suggesting that everyone target that creature right there.
Yeah, as in he should die first. Like, everyone should make sure the most powerful of the undead dies first.
As you say this, the figure highlighted by the burning torches cries out in Goblin. You would consider that one the most dangerous? Are you so scared to face me? Interloper?
Well, I think he's calling you out there.
What was that, Marcus?
Is that this guy talking?
Yes, that guy is the one talking.
Okay.
Roscoe, are you actually casting that?
Didn't.
No, I meant to press the other button.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry, Marcus, go ahead.
Oh, I just didn't realize we were on talking terms.
Well, he heard you talking, giving you instructions, and he's calling you out, basically. He's he's mocking you. Oh yeah, he's also calling you a coward. How do you take that, Marcus?
Hey, that's Captain Coward to you, mister.
We'll deal with that in due time. I want this thing dead first.
So wait, which one are we wanting dead first? This thing right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. That fixed it. Sorry, some of your tokens have lost on my Dungeon Master screen have lost their health bars. There we go. Cool.
And then
There we go. So you're still wanting us to target that ghostly figure?
Yeah.
Marcus, give me an insight check, if you please. Very nice. Marcus, this figure is deliberately calling you out, questioning your courage, and insulting your honor. the code requires correction, shall we call it? Harsh correction. At least from you. But the rest of the party would definitely follow your instructions. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I will deal with you shortly. Short man.
Oh, don't be so stupid. Of course we intend to resist. Now give us a moment, all right?
There you go.
Oh wait, where's my... There it is. Do you need me to remove my armor that you may feel less terrified of approaching?
Ooh, you know what? Maybe I can do lightning strike on him. It'll affect him when he's wearing armor.
No, the one on the cat is mine. Just kill the darn wraith, or whatever it is, and then you all can handle the zombies, and I will kill the person on the cat.
Lightning strike.
Have you finished
Spike
wetting your armor?
So I'm just gonna cast my divine favor and set up charge.
Tanner is also going to cast, but he's going to use a spell scroll to cast something. And after we cast our spells, we will roll for initiative. There we go. Okay. So, Marcus, you've cast your spell. We'll roll initiative in 1 moment. I need to look something up. Here we go. Tanner, as you're casting the spell, Tanner pulls out a spell scroll, quickly reads through it, casts it, and kind of sways a little bit. His eyes kind of go distant. Be careful. There's a danger of falling in this area. Lots of falling. Be very, very careful where you go. And everyone, roll for initiative.
Okay.
And once we're done rolling for initiative, Marcus, I'll have you roll only a performance check. Ooh, weird sound. Wait, what am I doing? Why did I... Oh yeah, that's why I did that. Alright, so Tanner's... I forgot to... Wait, did I roll Tanner's initiative? I did, okay. So don't forget to roll initiative for your mounts as well as your characters. Nice roll, Roscoe.
Yep. Nightshade, Nightshade. There you are.
Thank you, Marcus. So was that 14 for Mordai or for Marcus?
Ooh.
Marcus
Wow.
Thank you. Nice roll for Nightshade. And the 8 is for Mordai?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, whoops. I
What'd
don't
you
know why,
do?
but I'm rolling at a disadvantage.
It's not showing up in the initiative rolls.
Yeah.
And I do see that you
That
rolled
was
for Mount.
weird.
Thank you. Did you roll for Crow?
Not yet, I'm working on that
Okay.
part.
Fair enough. Thank you. Oh, I can exit this now. Why do I keep looking at at the persuasion check and thinking that was Tanner's initiative roll? I'm paying attention. Okay. And Marcus, whenever you're ready, please roll your performance check. Very nice. Okay, so let me get this updated real quick. I gotta scroll down. Oh, Marcus, I meant to say this earlier and I completely forgot. Take a point of inspiration for that moment where you almost choked me into unconsciousness with laughter.
What was that?
Oh, when I was giving the directions about where the light was and all that, and you're like, oh, in this completely opposite direction?
Oh.
That was awesome. Even though it almost choked me. You are fine. Oops. What?
I thought I had seen something different earlier.
No worries. Okay, let's sort this out. And then we will kick on into combat. Which I'm sure everyone's very excited for.
Woo woo.
Alright. Move that up here. Alright. I gotta double check something. Here we go. There we go. Okay. First up is not us. First up instead is the armored figure on the tiger, who hears your incantations. Mordai and... Not Mordai, I'm sorry. Here's Marcus's incantations, as well as Tanner's. And... Okay, so he's gonna go to... Let's see here. Too far. No, no, no. Right here. Yes, there. There. And end his turn. While calling out to the various undead, kill the interlopers, but leave the terrified one to me.
Wait, which one is the terrified one?
He's been making fun of Marcus a lot, so I'm gonna guess it's Marcus.
No. I thought he was talking about Throk.
Throk's not scared.
Dead.
Oh, he doesn't like undead?
No, he doesn't like undead.
Well, that's bad news, because guess what's coming straight at him?
Undead.
Undead. Dun 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 dun. Coming to here. Come on. There we go. I bet this one. I'm just gonna leave him here. Alright, Roscoe, it is now your turn. Undead come looming, moaning, and groaning out of the gloom of night. Although you, Roscoe, I'm sorry to say, can't see them. Unless anyone... Wait, did you cast Druidcraft earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Not Druidcraft, I'm sorry. What's your other one? The fire one.
Oh, Produce Flame?
Produce Flame, thank you. Did you cast that earlier? I'm willing to say that you did it on... you did not. Okay. So let me adjust this real quick. I'm going to say you have... yeah, there you go. Your vision is now turned on. Alright, Roscoe, what do you want to do? I don't think you can see right now, can you? Because there's not much that's in the light that you can see.
Nope, not really. But he moves up here,
Okay.
and then he wants to cast something to kind of give him a little extra protection.
All right. What would he like to cast? Oh dear. All right, let me get the token, and then I will ask you where you want to place it. Give me 1 second. All right, where would you like to place it, sir?
Here, I only moved about 20 feet. I'm just going to move another 10 more feet up.
Okay.
And I think I want about here, I think.
Like so?
Yeah. Actually, let's put it more like right here. So like 1 square over.
Like so?
There we go. Yeah.
Do you warn your allies?
I warn my allies, stay south of my position.
All right.
Like way south.
And don't forget to mark concentration on your token, please. And did you want to have Nightshade dash, or remain where he is, or dodge?
Oh, come on. I'm gonna have him dodge.
Noted. He is dodging. All right. Let me mark him as dodging, which is this token. There we go. Okay. It is now another undead's turn. And you can't see in the dark, can you, Roscoe?
No. I cannot click on the stupid token for the life of me.
Oh, did you have to move it over so you could reach it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm gonna put it right back there, but I just wanted to get the clock thing. There.
Yeah, no worries.
There's the clock.
I've had to do the same thing before myself. It's all right.
Oh my gosh. Just because of where the map is, and then there's that stupid scroll line.
Sorry.
Here, I'm just gonna move them over here, so then I can finally get a hold of this.
Oh my goodness.
Symbol. Everything's just like right in the way. I hate it.
I accept no
There.
blame. Very nice.
Now he was right here. Okay.
Thank you. You can hear the crunch of feet on snow and the moan of undead drawing ever closer to you, sir. Okay, so this guy's gonna go here. And to there. But he had to take an action to dash. There's a zombie right next to you, sir. A very undead zombie.
Oh.
The disadvantages of not being able to see in the dark, am I right?
Yep.
To here. There. And last one to here. There we go. Ghost is controlled. Marcus, it is your turn. You would have heard the padding of the tiger's feet somewhere in this area.
Can't really see it all.
Well, I forgot. I've been trying to make a good practice of doing this sort of thing, so I'm going to make a quick adjustment. I'm going to make it, Marcus, so that you can at least see within 5 feet of your token, and Roscoe, I'm going to do the same for you.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Marcus, your horse left you behind.
Yeah, I think something happened because you're adjusting it as I was doing my thing.
My bad.
Okay. Well, I'm going to charge after this thing. I still think I want the undead thing dead. Gives me bad feelings.
You were instructing your allies to take that on. Ooh, excuse me.
But yeah, my intention was for everyone to kind of. Oh,
And I think you were going to take on the armored fellow. Unless I mistook you.
sure, I'll do it that way.
Did I mistake you earlier?
A little, but it's just a spell.
Oh, I apologize. I did not mean to misunderstand you. Glory. Where would you like to go, sir?
I'll come over here, and I will attack. Dude, the guy with the cat.
Okay. Neither of you can see each other because of the darkness, so you are attacking him at normal. If you are effectively blind, both of you. A 19. I'm sorry?
I'll take a stab in the dark.
Indeed, it is a stab in the dark. A 19 is a glancing blow. So you do hit home, dealing him 5 piercing and 3 radiant. However, there is a spark of conflicting energies as your spear strikes against his armor, and the radiant damage is dimmed. It seems less effective against him. So that's going to be... Whoop. There we go. Hit the right button. Alright. And your extra attack, sir. I assume that you equipped your shield earlier. Probably in the same action when Tanner was casting his spell scroll for Find Traps.
I already had it on.
A 9, I'm sorry, is a complete miss. Oh, I see what you mean. 24, however, is going to hit for 2 bludgeoning, and again, that radiant damage seems dimmed somewhat. There we go, hit the right buttons. There. And this is... Right, okay. Marcus, anything else for you, sir?
I'll retreat a little bit.
Okay.
I'll keep it in return.
Again, because neither of you can see each other, that means no attacks of opportunity. Alright, that was Marcus's turn. Throk. You can see that your little brother has... Whoops, sorry. I just bumped your token a little bit and I didn't mean to. You can see in the dark that your little brother has unsavory visitors. What would you like to do, sir?
Well, I'm going to come down here. Come up over here to this side here. And
Alright.
let's see, with
Before you do anything else, Throk, I need from you, sir, Let me see here. Okay. What was your passive perception? I believe it was a 9.
It was a 9, but with the thingamajig, it's now down to a 4. I think.
Look underneath your horse's feet.
That's not fair.
You remember Tanner did warn that there was the risk of falling in this area. Your horse is going to plummet into this pit trap. I'm sorry?
Yeah, but how was I supposed to know that?
Tanner warned you? I'm not sure what you mean.
I didn't know where any of the holes were.
Unfortunately, that's the downside of the Find Trap spell. It tells you traps are in the area, but it doesn't tell you where they are, which is a massive inconvenience. I've heard it referred to as a trap spell. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, since you can actually see in the dark, I'm going to have you Throk, give me an animal handling check. Natural 20. Alright. Crow, with advantage, can give me either a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw. I know words. So basically either strength or dex, which one? And with advantage.
Let's go strength.
Wow.
I'll take it.
The DC I set in my head was 15. You beat it. You compel Crow to jump right over this collapsing pit trap. I'll have you land over in this area if you don't mind. Thank you. Alright. That is... Alright. So that is going to trigger some attacks of opportunity from the zombies against Crow. Or you. One against Crow, one against Throk.
Yeah.
I get a 10 against Crow, who's wearing adamantine armor. That does not hit. And 14 against Throk, which I'm pretty sure is not going to hit. It does not hit.
No.
Alright, Throk, would you please continue with the rest of your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to attack this guy since he's closer.
Would you also like to warn the rest of the party that there's pit traps in the area?
Yes.
And thanks to Mounted Combatant, you have advantage on the attack rolls because they are on foot and smaller than the size of Crow.
Okay. So where we go? Here's my battle axe.
A good choice.
And I am on advantage.
Good. Well, that'll hit for 7. 23 as you bring your battle axe down with a crushing, slicing blow. And your extra attack, sir.
I'll take it as well.
That'll also hit for 10 damage. Very nice. Oops. There you go. Anything else for you, Throk? You got a Crow dash, dodge, disengage. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
I think that's gonna do it for me.
Okay. What does Throk say to warn everyone of pit traps?
Guys, there's holes in the ground.
Fair enough. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Throk. We're going to move to Tanner's turn. Tanner is going to use a bonus action to cast a spell. There we go. So he's now concentrating. He's going to use his action to command Krim to attack. And remembering Roscoe's admonishment to stay to the south. Let's see, gonna ride to here. Yeah, that's a good range. Tanner is going to make an what was it? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, but they're so full of health. I don't want to use it just yet. I'm going to throw a lance at that fellow right there. Well, that's an 18 to hit, which that's gonna hit for 9 piercing damage from the lance. Oh, I'm sorry. That should have been with the javelin. Why did I roll the lance? D6 plus 4 could have resulted in a 9, so I'll just go with that instead of correcting it. So that's 9 from the javelin, and I'm down 1 javelin. And we'll see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures need to make saving throws. So 1, 2, 3, 4 zombies. One gets a natural 20, so a total of 18. The rest, I think, are going to fail. Nope, 2 succeed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got that right. Oh, ow, that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, and the white. There he is. Dexterity saving throw, go! He fails. Alright, so that guy is gonna take, let's say half, no wait, hold on. I did put that, okay, good. This guy is going to take the natural 20, so he's gonna take half damage from that, so it's going to be, okay. He takes a lot of damage, but not enough to drop him. This guy's gonna take 9. This guy's gonna take 5. This guy's gonna take 9. As Hail of Thorns goes off with a boom. And this guy's gonna take 9. Alright, so that was my action to order an attack and to attack, and my javelin throw and my javelin. There it is. Oh, it's already gone down 1. Okay. And my spell slot is spent, so now I'm no longer concentrating, and now Krim is going to attack. Can he get to that creature that you said to attack? Let's see. He can. How about that? And Krim's going to attack the creature that you ordered us to attack, Marcus. Oh, good. That's a 25 to hit, so that's gonna hit. However, it doesn't seem to affect the creature quite as much as it should. It's gonna take only half damage. That was 55 feet, so Krim is gonna, yeah, he's gonna stay there. Alright, and then Tanner will finish his movement, so he's only gone 30 feet. Uh, 35. 40. Yes, okay. And let's see. Animal handling, there it is. Okay, so Tanner is going to bring Longstep into this area. Doesn't quite pull off the maneuver he was hoping to, but he will call out, "There's a trap at Longstep's feet right here!" And this is going to be where he ends his turn. Already went. All right, Mordai, it is your turn, sir.
All right.
And you are dragging the wagon, but I just didn't bother adding the token to the map.
Okay. I'm going to ride over here, and I'm going to cast light on Marcus.
Excellent. That is 20 and 20, I believe? Yes. And what color did you want?
Red? Why not?
Bright red or dark red?
Yeah, just whatever works. Bright red.
Whatever works. Okay. There you go. Marcus, you are now glowing. Anything else for you, Mordai?
I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna use my bonus action.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna use my bonus action now.
As you wish. Anything else?
No, just a second. How do I move just the one person? There we go.
What are you doing?
Sorry, just trying to double check how far I moved.
Ah.
Move back over here. That'll be that.
All right.
That's it. All right.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Oh, that's why. Never mind. Nothing.
Well, that's clear as mud then, I suppose, as we're going to move on. Mount is controlled. Crow is controlled. There we go. Longstep is controlled. There are the sounds. There are sounds of cries of fury to the south of us. It sounds like there are more creatures in the area, but they're separated from us by time and distance. It won't take them long to gather. In darkness, indeed. So let's get to here. Ah, it is the undead's turn. The creepy glowing one. Where's his intelligence? Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's gonna make a swing at Krim. 2 swings in point of fact. As it uses its bonus action for its martial fury. So its first attack misses with 12. The second attack hits with 19 for 6 damage on Krim. Thank goodness I gave him a Darling Meter. Right? Right, so that's its turn. And now the white. The one that's way far away from everything.
Charge.
Indeed, it's going to take an action to dash. Here. Whoop. Accompanied by its creepy zombies. We're also going to take an action to dash. There. That's 35 feet. 40, 40, 40. Alright, that was 1 round. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Alright.
Good.
In that case, we shall proceed. Marcus, the fellow facing you, now illuminated by Mordai's light cantrip, is not just in plate armor, he is utterly without hair or skin. He is, in fact, a black-scaled dragonborn. And, let's see here.
That is crazy and concerning.
He takes a great big breath. And I need both Ghost and Marcus to please give me... Where is it? Nope. Nope. Here it is. What is this save? Please give me a dexterity saving throw for both of you. While I quickly check something else. Was that for Ghost or was that for Marcus?
That's an interesting question. That's for Marcus.
Okay. So Marcus, you're going to take full damage from this. Ghost is going to take half damage from this as he expels his breath in a forceful, gasping roar that transforms into a spray of acid for a massively punishing 6 damage to you, Marcus. It's so painful. And then Ghost takes 3 damage instead of 6. That is a success. You maintain concentration, sir. And I will adjust Ghost's hit points. He takes 3. There we go. And don't forget to take away the 6 from your temporary hit points. That's the word I was looking for.
Right.
Thank you. There we go. So that was his action, and he is going...
This is much of your challenges.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said your breath stinks as much as your taunts and challenges.
Breath? Oh, okay.
It stinks.
I had to work through that a little bit.
He's spewing vile.
Vile bile, one might say. Thank you. And let me think here. That was his action, so he's now going to use his bonus action and cast a spell. Let's do not that. There we go. Okay. And that will end his turn. He's not going to proceed further. He's kind of taken aback at the fact that you're suddenly glowing red. Like, wait, what? He kind of looks at the dents you scraped into him through his armor. He's kind of like, your insults are as effective as your weapon, as in not much. All right, and now this guy is. Let's see, can he see? He would have seen Roscoe run up to the north, and he can see, so he's going to turn and follow you, Roscoe. Yeah. Roscoe, would you be so kind, sir, as to roll for me 6 Delta 4? Of pain and suffering.
Bring it on.
Oh goodness, that hurts. He's going to use an action, of course, to dash. Would you roll me another 6 Delta 4, please, sir? That is
Boom.
17. Ouch. It is not destroyed, however.
But he's very bloody.
Indeed. This one
Especially
is going...
on speeding.
Yes, 10, 20. Roll me 4 Delta 4, if you please. Okay, takes 6. Dashes. Roll me 4 Delta 4, if you please. Okay, second. It succeeds its saving throw and is only going to drop to 1 hit point. Oops. There we go. This undead, however, following commands spoken in a strange, rasping, breathless voice, is going to turn and try to sink its fist into your thigh, Throk. He pets your leg with rotting, slimy fingers.
Ew.
This one's going to step here, which unfortunately does mean he's stepping out of the spell's effect, so he's not going to take damage. And this guy's going to try and rip some flesh out of Crow.
No.
I get a 17 versus Crow, which I think Crow's armor class is 18?
Crow is at an 18 because of that armor.
Which means he takes no damage. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Roscoe, would you roll for me 4 Delta 4, please? Ironically, Throk's actually easier to hit than his horse is. Alright. It's going to take 6. And then... yeah, it succeeds, so it's only a... there we go. Alright, and... would you roll me 4 Delta 4, please?
Four Delta 4 coming up.
Please and thank you. Ah. Oh. So it doesn't even get a full square. It gets this far and dies. Just collapses into a pile of slime and rotten, stinking muscles.
Yay, one down.
1 down, 3 billion to go. Roscoe, you're looking awfully surrounded here. You've been warned that there are pit traps in the area, and from Tanner, it sounds like there's multiple pit traps in the area. What would you like to do, sir? Oh yeah, and you cannot see in the dark.
Disengage.
That makes sense.
Disengage, like in... what? Okay.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Disengage so that I can run away from those zombie creatures.
Makes sense. So Nightshade disengages.
Yep.
Alright. It's going to end the dodge. Alright. There you go. Flee! Flee, Nightshade! I believe Nightshade has a movement speed of 50 feet on the ground. So he can move 1 more square.
Yep.
Nice.
And he moves right there, which is perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. I totally encourage it.
And for Roscoe's action, what would he like to do?
So he's going to be a little more daring. He's going to take half his movement speed to dismount.
Okay.
From Nightshade.
Nightshade.
And then, yeah, I'm feeling a little sluggish there. And then I'm going to use a wild shape. But which one do I want to do?
So
I think I want to go... I think I want to go Roscoe wolf form.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Almost there.
Yep.
There we go. So Roscoe the Wolf is now concentrating on spike growth. You've already spent half your movement. You can use the rest of your movement.
Let's see. What was my full movement speed? Isn't it like 30 or something? Or
As
25?
a wolf?
No,
as
as Roscoe.
As Roscoe, it's 25. Normal.
That's what.
So I would round that up to 15 feet spent.
Okay.
15. So so as a wolf, we'll make it simple and just say you can move another 20 feet as a wolf.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna stay near Nightshade for the time being and end my turn.
As you wish. And Nightshade, you are suddenly dismounted, and you are now next to a wolf, cat and dog, right next to each other. But you do know that this is in fact Roscoe, who sometimes remembers to feed you rats. Do you want to stay next to Roscoe the wolf, or do you want to go somewhere else?
He's gonna stay next to Roscoe.
As you wish. And there he is. Okay. So this guy is gonna go this way. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me 4 Delta 4, please.
Ooh, thought you'd never ask.
Oh, well, then I won't. Ow! Goodness gracious. And he's going to take an action to dash.
Oh, goody.
I thought you'd approve. 6 Delta 4, if you please.
6 Delta. Come on, big rolls, big rolls.
Nope, low rolls.
Just one low.
Uh, 2 Delta 4, if you please.
And 2 Delta 4. Better
It's
than I
gonna.
thought.
Yeah, that zombie's gonna take 5. Take 5. Call me in the morning. And he's gonna take an action to dash. Roll me 4 Delta 4, if you please.
Come on, roll me big, roll me big. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, that hurt. Alright, this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. 2 Delta 4, please.
Delta 4.
Thank you.
Come on, come on. Yes!
Maximum damage. And then he's going to dash. Roll me. What did I just press? Roll me 4 Delta 4 again, please.
Come on, come on.
Good numbers, good numbers, good. Well, that's not bad. Exactly what you got last time.
That was a hard.
Sorry?
That was a really hard.
Yes, it was. Okay. This guy's gonna come to here. And 2 Delta 4, please. Nice. And then 4 Delta 4.
Not bad.
Indeed.
I will take it.
Or, no, he will. Ghost is controlled. Indeed. Marcus, it is now your turn. You just got spat acid on.
How rude.
Oh, ooh.
Valid. It seems you and he are locked in a mortal solo combat, sir.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Solo combat. How woo.
I didn't make the direct reference. I didn't make the direct reference.
You said solo.
True, but I was trying to avoid saying mano y mano. All right, Marcus, you move up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna attack the tiger.
Ooh, interesting.
Attack the tiger by its toe. If he hollers, don't let him go.
And you're still concentrating, I believe. Yes, there we go. All right, go for the attack. That, sir, is a miss. As you stab and the tiger pulls back hissing. Is that still against the tiger?
Yes, I'm just
Okay.
gonna keep attacking the tiger for this turn.
Gotcha. That is indeed a hit for 8 piercing to radiant for a total of 10. Notably, your strikes when they hit are not dimmed against the tiger. And your final attack, sir.
I'm... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and,
I am very confused as to what you're going to do.
I don't hesitate anything with the mouse.
Okay, that is a miss, sir.
And I will have my horse take the dodge action as I ride away.
Okay, that will trigger an attack of opportunity.
I did say dodge action, right?
Yes, the dodge action means that, that any attack against Ghost is at disadvantage, but
Alright,
but that,
sorry.
but because
Sorry.
go ahead.
I meant disengage. I used the wrong word.
Okay,
Sorry.
no worries. All right, that was Marcus's turn, and in which case we move to Throk, who is facing off against 2 little zombies. Oh no! What would you like to do, big name Throk?
Eeny, meeny, mo. One will be dead, and the other is a no. Okay. I think I'm just gonna finish off this guy here.
Okay. Go for the attack. You have advantage from mounted combatant. You're aiming at the lower health one, right?
Yeah, the lower one.
Thank you. All right, so that's an absolute fail. He's going to take 8 slashing damage, and you don't slice his head open so much as you kind of splatter it like a really old melon.
Sounds good. I like it.
And that leaves your extra attack, sir.
I'll take care of the guy right next to him.
Fair enough. You still have advantage. Well, that'll hit. You can
I'll take the 25.
Yeah, right? You do see the various holes left in this fellow's body from Tanner's explosive Hail of Thorns spell. And as he takes a 9 slashing from your battle axe. Anything else for you, sir?
Well, let's see. Can't do anything else. I could possibly go rage, but I don't think that's going to give me any other extra attacks or anything like that.
Not on this turn, but on your next turn it would let you frenzy.
Yeah. I think I'm going to hold off
Okay.
from doing rage since there's no other enemies that are close by, in a way.
Fair enough.
I might use it to go fight the tiger and help Marcus in that area.
Okay. Otherwise, you're just gonna stay where you are.
Yeah.
All right. In which case, we move to Tanner, who is very glad right now that he cast Dark Vision on himself. Let's see here. 5. I'm a little tempted. These guys are all really healthy though. Ooh, I'm going to equip my lance. I'm going to have long step disengage. I noted that it is late, sir. Yes. And I'm going to come over to here. And I'm going to thrust with my lance at this fellow right there. With advantage, thanks to mounted combatant. Lance this time, not javelin. Oh, goodness gracious me, that's gonna hurt. 25 is gonna hit. But shockingly not for as much damage as I could have wished for. Rude. Thinking quickly, Tanner is going to... Let me think. For now, he's just going to try an alternative by riding up closer. He's already gone 40 feet. 35. And I'm going to try with my war shield. No, not my war... Oh, that's... Oh well. 21's gonna hit for 3 damage. Woohoo! Which is not as effective as I wanted it to be. There we go. And Krim, I'm gonna hold position there. Krim is going to attack with advantage thanks to pack tactics, giving a terrifying shriek of fury. Can he hit? 21 hits for yes. But again, blunted damage. Mordai, it is now your turn.
I'm looking.
No yes, no yes.
I'm going to bonus action to cast Direct Inspect myself.
Okay, and that's a concentration spell? Yes. I'll mark you as concentrating. And which damage do you choose?
Choose fire.
Okay. Alright, and where would you like to go? Because you can now use your action to exhale in a 15-foot cone. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna attack this way.
Okay. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna turn on linger. I'm gonna make a cone. Let's do snap to corner. Like so.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Five, 10, 15. 5, 10. That's not how. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the cone. Per the player's handbook, that's how the cone is supposed to look. Roll20 does it differently. Excuse me. Alright, so that's going to... I assume you're trying to catch the tiger and its rider in that as well?
Actually, no, I was trying to catch the zombies in the right.
Okay. So, per the player's handbook, the way you measure a cone is that the furthest point across is the same. The sides of the cone are lengthwise the same as the farthest end of the cone. So, like that. Pardon me.
Are you talking about the hypotenuse?
No, I'm talking about the way player's handbook measures cones. But nice. So let's see. Let's do it from here. There we go. How's that?
Like that.
Yep, I accept that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 zombies. Sorry.
If you just go into the measure tool at the cone and turn it to 60 degrees instead of 45, it'll make everything equilateral on all 3 sides and corners.
There it goes. You said 60 degrees?
Yeah, I might be a little bit off, but I believe that'll make everything equilateral.
Like so? Okay, so 3 zombies make dex saves. Because they're so good at dex saves. And your spell save DC is 13? Mordai?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so one of them is going to succeed. Even with half cover, because of the body in the way, that's half cover for a body in the way. Yeah, I think it's half cover. Which I think is at most a 2. Does Dragon's Breath wrap around corners? No. Okay. So, where am I going? Cover, 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 cover. Come on, where is it? Cover, here we go. Half cover. Yeah, a creature in the way. So yes, that's half cover, which is +2. So yeah, at best, 2 are gonna succeed. The white dexterity save. Nope. Okay. He is going to completely fail. All right, roll me, Mordai. 3d6 fire damage. And thanks for the clue about the 60 degrees on the cone. Thank you. 8. Sorry?
Oh, I was just kind of surprised by them getting cover from each other. I thought I'd just catch all the monsters in the areas.
There is. Wait a minute. You're doing this from the back of your mount, not from on level ground. So, yeah, that works. I would say the cover doesn't apply when you're reading from above. So this guy's going to get 8. There we go. This guy is going to get the half damage. But he succeeded. It's half damage on a success, right? Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else for you, Mordai?
have my horse take the dash action.
Okay.
Hope they don't get attacked.
Where are you going?
There. Protect me, Throk!
I assume you're leaping over that pit trap?
Oh. Sorry. Just go there.
Okay. Mordai, give me an animal. First off, that is going to trigger attacks of opportunity. So let's do this from the white. That's a 21 from his sword against you, Mordai. Would you? Is it what's your armor class? 17.
Okay.
Would you like to cast shield?
Yes, that'd be smart.
And there's going to be an attack of opportunity from the guy on the tiger. That's going to hit, but it's only going to be 9 damage instead of the 12. Which I don't know why I rolled it with 2 hands, but oh well. So you're going to take 9 damage. I need a Constitution saving throw. You maintain concentration. Well done. Did you remember to... Yes, okay. There you go. And furthermore... Give me an animal handling check, please, Mordai.
I use advantage with my
This makes sense. That is a success, and you are able to twist aside at the last possible moment from falling into that. Mount is controlled, Crow is controlled, Longstep is controlled. Alright. Well, given the time, and for those of you watching and listening at home, we apologize, but we unfortunately had a late start tonight. We are going to call it there for the evening. Oh wait, there's also these guys. I just forgot. This guy, I'm just going to do this as quickly as I can. He's going to attack Tanner. Oh, I forgot that all attacks should have been... Oh, nuts. Oh, that doesn't matter. 1 is a miss, but the 7 is going to hit Tanner. 24 is going to hit Tanner. I know words. For 7 slashing, so I'm now at 3 temporary hit points.
It has been a long night.
True. This guy is going to give chase at the guy who burned him. Hi there, Mordai. You should still have shield active on you.
Yeah.
That should remain active until your next turn. So it's gonna swing its longsword at you with 2 hands. Missing. And then it's going to try and reach out with one of its empty hands, letting go of the sword briefly. I get a 23, which is going to hit. And he's going to drain you of 5 points of life as he deals you necrotic damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw and then another one for maintaining concentration. So the first one is just to resist the effect of life drain. That's a failure, so your maximum hit points are going to be reduced by 5. Do you have a point of inspiration? No, you don't. The 9 is unfortunately going to be a failure, so you're going to lose Dragon Breath. Sorry. Whew. Okay. Wait, what am I
And
doing?
now it is a non-smoking section.
Alright, this zombie is going to be sent yonder. You can't get that far. Let's see. Yeah, you can get this far. Yeah, here we go. And he's going to go after Tanner with a slam attack. For no good. This guy's going to go here and do a slam attack against Tanner. That is also no good. This zombie is gonna go here and then dash. Marcus, would you like to use an attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Okay. Nine is a hit. Excuse me. For 5 piercing, 1 radiant, total 6, unless you want to divine smite.
No.
Okay. Are you sure? All right. That was the end of the round. Sorry?
Nothing. Too late.
Okay. That was the end of the round. We seem to be among many foes. Unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the night for us. Hopefully, we will have a much more fulfilling and long session next time. And I hope you enjoyed the little hunting grounds map, as well as the traps that were set up in the area.
Yeah, that was kind of cool and creative.
Followed by the pit traps in this area, which, by the way, Throk, from your Throk and Mordai, from your position as you glance down into these pits, you would notice that at the bottom of the pits are a series of long, thick wooden spikes, and some of them have a wettish sheen on them, suggesting extra. Don't fall in. That's my best advice. Don't fall in.
Even if I wanted to.
I want to thank you both so much for playing, and I hope you had fun.
Oh, I did.
Thank
Okay.
you for setting up and running the game for us.
You're quite welcome. And for those of you listening and watching and following along at home, thank you once again for joining us despite the long week break. And we hope that you'll join us next time in Land of the Predator. And in the meantime, have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Marcus, Mordai, Throk, Tanner, and Roscoe take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Displacer Beast, Giant Frog, Lizardfolk, Mud Mephit, Orc, Owlbear, Scout, Swarm of Ravens, Veteran. Let us know if you want to see more combats taking place in the dark of night, in dim twilight, or bright daytime. Shout out and thanks to Hannah for our wonderful character art. If you want to see other examples of Hannah's work, check out her Instagram at HannahWolf224. And if you want to reach out for character art of your own, her email is wildarts22@gmail.com. The music you are listening to is from Tabletop Audio, free music tracks to enhance your gaming experience. Thank you for watching, and we hope we'll see you again next time.